Yo! Okay, so the double vault bonus event for today for the Triple Threat offline is officially over. So we're kind of going to go over it here real quick. So when I started today, I was at 625 wins. I'm now up to 680, so that means I had 55 wins. I did lose 5 times. I don't have the exact figures here, but a really good estimation is I did make 50 tokens from the vault. If you watch the earlier video, I did pull a Diamond Danny Green, and I did open the vault once for the 5000 MT. Also, I did, let's get into it here, pull a Diamond Consumables. So right now we'll open up that and see what it is. Hopefully it's another contract or an absolutely amazing shoe. So another contract, gotta love it. So we'll go back here real quick. So what that also did is, as I said, I started 625. So I made 5,000 going up the milestone board. I also made 125 tokens. So as you can see there, I'm at 278 tokens. So by the end of tonight, I'm gonna have to hit up some triple threat online, and I'm going to move that to 300 tokens. I'm going to buy the final 2 pink diamonds that I need to move on to the Galaxy Opal rewards. So we'll just kind of peek real quick here at what I got going on. So my first pink diamond rewards were George Gervin, Jerry West, Patrick Ewing, Paul Millsap, Reggie Lewis, and then I picked up RJ Barrett recently once the new token rewards came in. Richie Guerin was, if you watched the second video earlier, I pulled him in Triple Threat online. So now I can move into the Galaxy Opals. But it wasn't just about what the prizes were. Yeah, it's unfortunate that I did not pull uh, Dan Issel. So yes, the next week I still will continue trying for him, and if I do pull him, he will be my first Galaxy Opal in my roster. But what it also does is, as it moves you up the milestones, it's uh it's not a complete waste. If you already have 1,000 wins, these grinds are horrible because the vaults do not open that often. I mean, realistically, I did open the vault conservatively, I'd say 40 times. But if you're only opening the vault and not getting any of these other milestone wins, it's a terrible, terrible grind and generally not recommended. But because I still have stuff to work for, it's not totally that bad. I did do the majority of the 6 hours that were available. Kind of slacked off this last hour here just because I'm grind burnt out today. Anyone who says it takes 5 minutes to do a game, yeah, it probably does for a lot of people, but the reality is it probably takes 10 minutes for most of us average players. I can't let the CPU just score nonstop on me just to speed up the time and then me instantly get a bucket on the way down. It just doesn't work that way. There's a lot of times where, that NBA 2K cheese kicks in. So for me, ultimately, it wasn't a loss of time. I mean, I scored okay. I'm hoping that a lot of you actually did this event because ultimately it is worthwhile. You're stuck at home anyways. You might as well, and you're playing 2K. You might as well be a little bit productive. But on that note, don't stay in your house the whole time. Don't be afraid to go outside. Just be socially conscious. Hit that social distancing. Keep your 2 meters away for sure, at least. But I mean, do not stay in your house. You do that 24 hours a day, it's a real quick way to become depressed. And depression, and a lot of us are unemployed right now, aka me, so I'm trying to get employment insurance. When you're unemployed and you're depressed, a lot of bad things happen. So let's keep our mental health number one priority above all. That is super important right now. But I think that's pretty much it. So as you see, I do have 320 more wins. I am absolutely going to grind eventually for Dominique Wilkins. I don't care if people say he sucks. I am a collector, and I will collect the shit out of stuff. And I like Dominique. His career was ending when I first really started watching basketball. The man was, I always looked up to him. I mean, who doesn't love big old dunkers? I mean, half of our rosters right now, we have them because they can dunk. And the other half have them because that fucking range extender cheese shit going on. Or Steph Curry just because he a bala. But yeah, to wrap this up, I mean, it was a pretty successful day. And as you see, and I apologize also for the Triple Threat Online video. It's actually probably a good thing I had my mic turned off because when I play Triple Threat Online, sometimes I get caught up in talking shit to people. It's not because I think I'm too good, but a lot of people will be on mic talking shit to me, and I'm just like, listen, motherfucker, I have never owned 2K in my life, so you do your thing, you fucking scumbag. Or how about you let me play how I play and you focus on how you play kind of shit. So I generally shut my mic off because it's forcing me to talk shit. So, but basically, you would have just heard me yelling and screaming, especially when the dropped ball got stuck on the edge there for like a minute. But yeah, and as for MT, I am officially broke because I picked up the Kawhi Leonard, aka Toronto Raptors, and because I also needed him for spotlight challenges because I'm way behind on them, so that will be a focus. I'll kind of touch on that really quick. Domination, I have a fuck of a lot to do. However, if you guys are trying to streamline this, you can actually start with the hardest difficulty in each of these. You will get your full tokens, but you'll get ripped on the MT. So if you also need MT, don't do it that way. If you're just trying to crush it quickly, do the hardest ones of everyone and you'll get all of the milestones. Challenges weekly stinks, but I've done the first 17 weeks. So it does mean I have bits and pieces of 11 weeks to do, which I will get around to eventually. Spotlight challenges, I'm way behind. There's a couple here that I'm going to start up tonight, but a few of them, like triple doubles or the rebounds challenges, I'm stuck on, so I'll probably never finish that shit. And I do have a pretty decent roster. Slowly starting on these new sim challenges. Where do we got here? Stuck on the Memphis one, the last one because I suck. Stuck on the fourth one of Toronto because I suck. And also because the Houston Rockets, them motherfuckers hit everything. But I think I've got a strategy to keep them under 60 points. And yeah, when it comes to triple threat, I did use all evolution cards, so it made the task a lot easier with who you're facing. And I mean, I was kind of productive. I was evolving cards, even ones I generally don't use, just because you know what, this game gets really stagnant, really, really fucking quick. So you gotta find something to do. But yeah, I expected this to be a 2 minute video, and unfortunately, I got rambling for an additional 10. So I am cutting her short here. Let me know how your guys' day went in Triple Threat offline if you guys decide to do it. And yeah, stay in health. Keep your health, my friends. And yeah, step outside occasionally. Thanks for watching, guys.